Hi, my name is Bob Tyser, Chief of Police for Prescott Valley. Over the last week, we've had some major impacts, some criminal activity in our fine town, and today is an opportunity to discuss that a little bit and release information on a suspect that we are looking for in multiple crimes. And Prescott Valley is a strong community. We've seen that over the last week. We are going to solve this together. That's the only way to do it. So today I'm going to be providing you information on how you can help solve these crimes. Last weekend, over the Easter holiday, we had several incidents that happened in our community of aggravated criminal damage and arson to structures. We had damage over at the Bradshaw Mountain High School here in our town. We had a major structure fire over at the Legato Apartments, approximately $60 million in damage at this point. Since then, we have brought partners in to our area to work these crimes as a joint task force. Agencies involved in this include the Prescott Valley Police Department, the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office, the Yavapai County Attorney's Office, Central Arizona Fire Medical Authority, specifically the Fire Marshal, the Federal Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Once this major structure fire occurred at the Legato Apartments, in 24 hours, less than 24 hours, we had the national response team of federal agents and personnel from ATF here to assist on the ground. We are actively following leads. We are actively working with our community to find video footage. And then in the early morning hours this morning, on April 4th, we had another incident over at Bradshaw Mountain High School where, again, more damage, criminal damage, and fire and destruction to that area. Currently, our officers from the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office, Prescott Valley Police Department, and the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms are working that incident right now. We are looking for a person that we are calling a suspect right now that is suspected in all of these crimes. So what we need is the help from the public right now, and we've done a couple things on this. First of all, I want to thank all the businesses and public that has been helping out since that fire on Easter. We have had just tons and tons of tips coming in from our community, video tips, tips to our personnel. We're following up on every one of those leads, the investigators and the ATF agents. So I want to talk about a couple numbers here to the public, and we need your help on this. The first one is a tip line that is set up at the police department here right now for 24/7 coverage, and that number is 928-772-5666. Members of the public can call that number with any tips, all tips. It doesn't matter if you think it's something minor or not, it may be something major. We encourage you to call that. We are also releasing a link, which you'll have on our social media site here, that the public can drop in videos or photos to that link, and that can go right to our detectives and we can start viewing that. So what our ask is all of our community members that have Ring cameras, cameras on their homes, business cameras, whatever cameras you have available out there, please start going through that footage over the last week, specific to last weekend and up until this morning, to see if you have any video on there specific to the release of this suspect's pictures that we're showing you. Right now you can see the description on there, get a good look at that. Please review your coverages. We are going door to door with detectives, but we can't get to every door, so we're asking you to go through that footage. If you got any of that evidence on there, drop it in the link, we'll follow up with you. There's also availability for you to call on to Yavapai Silent Witness, which is 1-800-932-3232, and you can send information through that link or that phone number that is anonymous if that's what you would like to do. But this person that we are looking for has done major damage. He's brazen, and we need to be very concerned about him, and we need the public's help to help out. And that's our ask today. There's a few other things that I would like to talk about a little bit, is the work that's being done by our community and our first responders all working together. I can tell you they're working 24/7, working around the clock. That partnership with the community is what's going to solve this crime and get this person apprehended. So with that said, I would like to turn this over to our school superintendent, as she will give a few remarks about the damages at HUSD and talk about messaging through the school district.
I'm Christine Griffin, Superintendent of Humboldt Unified School District. Early indicators were that the fire at Bradshaw Mountain High School was electrical and the high school was closed, but since then we've learned that it's connected to the events Chief Deister discussed. We want to reassure the community that all of our schools are safe and secure. We are taking necessary precautions and working with law enforcement to ensure the safety and well-being of our staff and students. We encourage anyone with information or concerns to contact our district office at 928-759-4000. We thank the community for your support.
Hi, I'm Mayor Kelp Alguda. I want all of our residents to be assured that Prescott Valley is a safe community. Do not let the actions of one criminal define who we are. As you heard from Chief Deister, all available resources, both locally and federally, are directed at this specific incident. We ask that each of you remain vigilant and notify the police if you see something, no matter how small or insignificant that you may think it is. Please do not hesitate to reach out and call us. Again, that number is 928-772-5666. This is not only our residents, but also our businesses. If you should happen to have any sort of cameras or videotape information, as the chief described, please let us know.